Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a topic that is often misunderstood or overlooked: the incredible strength of women who live alone. In a world that constantly bombards us with messages of dependency on relationships, on family, on external validation, it's easy to overlook the unique power that comes from solitude. But let me tell you, the women who choose to live alone are some of the strongest, most resilient individuals you'll ever meet. And their strength comes from a deep internal place that has been cultivated over time through experience and through the conscious decision to step into their own power. Living alone is not simply about being physically by yourself. It's about the internal work, the self-reliance, and the mental fortitude that is built over time. When a woman lives alone, she doesn't just navigate the physical space of her home, she also navigates the emotional and psychological landscape of her life. There's a deep awareness that comes with this process, the awareness that you are your own support system, your own guide, your own protector. And this awareness is not something that can be acquired through easy circumstances. It is forged in the fires of self-discovery, personal responsibility, and most importantly, self-love. Women who live alone are not defined by their relationships or by the expectations placed on them by others. They define themselves. Every day they wake up and make the conscious choice to live fully, without needing someone else to tell them how to feel or what to do. In doing so, they develop a profound connection to their own intuition. They listen to the subtle whispers of their hearts, and they trust that inner wisdom to guide their decisions. This is not a passive process, it's an active, intentional practice of alignment with their truest, most authentic self. There is a unique strength that comes from being fully responsible for your own life. Every challenge, every setback becomes an opportunity to learn, grow, and adapt. Women who live alone understand that life doesn't always go according to plan, and they've learned to trust themselves to handle whatever comes their way. They've faced loneliness, self-doubt, and fear, and they've realized that these experiences don't define them, they strengthen them. They've built resilience through the difficult moments, and they carry that resilience into every area of their lives. Moreover, living alone teaches women to cultivate an inner sense of peace. In a world full of noise, distractions, and external chaos, women who live alone are often forced to confront their inner world. They learn to be comfortable in silence, to sit with themselves, and to embrace their thoughts and emotions. This solitude doesn't breed loneliness, it breeds self-sufficiency. It breeds emotional intelligence, it breeds clarity. And that, my friends, is where true strength comes from. It comes from being able to stand on your own 2 feet, knowing that you don't need anyone else to validate your worth, your intelligence, or your ability to succeed. Women who live alone understand that their strength is not dependent on the external world, they are the source of their own power. What's more, this strength radiates out into the world. These women are not isolated, they are empowered. Their independence becomes a magnet, drawing others who admire their resilience and courage. The world becomes a reflection of the strength they've cultivated within. When you live alone, you get to create your own reality. You get to choose who you are and who you want to be without being constrained by anyone else's expectations. You begin to realize that you have the power to create the life you want, and that power doesn't come from external sources, it comes from within. So if you know a woman who lives alone, don't pity her. Don't assume she's lonely or missing out on something. Recognize that she is living a life of conscious choice. She is a woman who has faced challenges head-on and emerged stronger, more self-aware, and more powerful than most will ever know. She is a woman who has learned that her greatest strength comes not from who is around her, but from who she is inside. Women who live alone are, in fact, the strongest people you'll ever meet. Not because they don't need others, but because they have learned to be everything they need within themselves. And that is a strength that is unshakable. Resilience is the inner strength that allows us to face adversity, bounce back from setbacks, and continue moving forward despite challenges. It is not simply the ability to endure hardship, but the capacity to grow, evolve, and emerge stronger from difficult experiences. Resilience is built over time and often forged in moments of discomfort, uncertainty, and pain. It is not something we are born with, but rather a skill we cultivate through our actions, our mindset, and our willingness to confront life's challenges head-on. At the core of resilience is the belief that we are capable of navigating whatever comes our way. It's the understanding that no matter how tough the situation, we have the strength to face it, to learn from it, and to rise above it. Resilient individuals don't view obstacles as permanent or insurmountable. Instead, they see challenges as temporary and part of the natural ebb and flow of life. They know that every difficulty is an opportunity for growth, a chance to become more adaptable, more resourceful, and more in tune with their inner power. Resilience is also rooted in mindset. When you adopt a growth mindset, you embrace the belief that setbacks are not failures but learning experiences. This shift in perception allows you to approach adversity with curiosity rather than fear. You understand that growth often requires discomfort and that the greatest lessons are learned during the most difficult times. Instead of being defeated by obstacles, you approach them with an attitude of problem solving, creativity, and persistence. Additionally, resilience is about emotional regulation. It's about recognizing and processing your emotions, not letting them control you. Resilient people are able to face their fears, their doubts, and their anxieties and still move forward with purpose. They have learned to navigate the emotional storms that arise in difficult times, using their feelings as valuable guides rather than as roadblocks. Through this emotional awareness, resilience helps individuals maintain focus, clarity, and determination, even in the face of uncertainty. Independence is the foundation of personal freedom and growth. It is the ability to stand on your own, make your own decisions, and navigate life with confidence without relying on others to determine your worth or your direction. Independence is not just about physical solitude, it's about mental, emotional, and spiritual autonomy. It's about realizing that you are the author of your own life, the one responsible for your choices, your happiness, and your future. The journey to independence begins with self-awareness. You must first understand who you are, what you value, and what you truly want in life. This awareness allows you to make decisions that are aligned with your true self, not based on external influences or the expectations of others. When you are clear about your own desires and needs, you become less susceptible to the opinions and judgments of the people around you. You develop the confidence to follow your own path, regardless of what others may think or say. Emotional independence is just as crucial. It means being able to regulate your emotions, not allowing external circumstances or other people's actions to control how you feel. Emotional independence is about taking responsibility for your emotional state, recognizing that your feelings are not dictated by others, but by your own beliefs and perceptions. This doesn't mean being emotionally detached or indifferent. It means having the power to choose your emotional responses, to rise above negative situations, and to maintain your peace and clarity no matter what is happening around you. Financial independence is another key aspect of autonomy. When you are not financially dependent on others, you have the freedom to make decisions based on what is best for you, not out of necessity or obligation. Financial independence provides the flexibility to pursue your dreams, to take risks, and to live a life that aligns with your deepest values. Ultimately, independence is about empowerment. It's the recognition that you have everything you need within you to create the life you desire. When you fully embrace your independence, you unlock the potential to live a life of purpose, fulfillment, and self-determination. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of personal growth and transformation. It is the ability to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors and to recognize how they shape your reality. When you are self-aware, you have an intimate understanding of who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, your patterns, and your potential. This level of awareness empowers you to make conscious choices, to break free from limiting beliefs, and to align your actions with your true desires. It's about understanding your true self beyond the surface level and connecting with the essence of who you are. Self-awareness begins with honest introspection. It requires you to take a step back and observe your thoughts without judgment. This practice allows you to identify the beliefs and assumptions that guide your decisions and reactions. Often we operate on autopilot, reacting to situations based on past experiences or societal conditioning. Self-awareness enables you to recognize these automatic responses and question whether they truly serve your highest good. By becoming more conscious of your internal dialogue, you can shift the narrative and begin to choose thoughts that empower you rather than limit you. Another critical aspect of self-awareness is emotional intelligence, being aware of your emotions and understanding why you feel a certain way gives you greater control over how you respond to life's challenges. Instead of being swept away by negative emotions or external triggers, you can pause, assess your feelings, and choose a more balanced, thoughtful response. This emotional clarity enhances your relationships, improves your decision-making, and fosters a sense of inner peace. Self-awareness also brings clarity about your values and purpose. When you truly know yourself, you are able to make decisions that align with your core beliefs. You stop living for others or based on external validation and start making choices that reflect your authentic self. This alignment is what brings fulfillment, as it leads you to pursue what truly matters to you without being distracted by the noise of the world. Through self-awareness, you cultivate a deeper connection to your true potential, allowing you to live a life of intention and authenticity. Empowerment is the process of recognizing and harnessing your own inner strength to take control of your life. It is the realization that you have the ability to shape your circumstances, to make choices that align with your true desires, and to stand firm in the face of adversity. Empowerment is not about seeking power from external sources, it's about discovering the power that already resides within you. When you tap into this inner strength, you unlock the potential to create the life you desire, regardless of the challenges or obstacles that may arise. True empowerment begins with self-belief. It is the deep understanding that you are capable, worthy, and deserving of all the good things life has to offer. This belief is the foundation upon which all other forms of empowerment are built. When you trust in your own abilities and worth, you stop seeking approval from others. You no longer rely on validation from external sources to feel confident or secure. Instead, you recognize that your value is inherent and that you have everything within you to create and achieve whatever you set your mind to. Empowerment also requires taking responsibility for your life. It means letting go of the victim mentality and accepting that you are the creator of your reality. Life may present you with challenges, but it is your response to these challenges that determines your outcomes. Empowered individuals do not wait for external circumstances to change before they take action. They take full ownership of their thoughts, emotions, and actions, understanding that they are the ones who must drive their own change. Additionally, empowerment involves making conscious choices that align with your true self. It is about stepping into your power, even when it's uncomfortable or uncertain. Empowered individuals do not shy away from difficult decisions. They make them with clarity and confidence. They trust their intuition and act in alignment with their values, even when the path ahead is unclear. As you embrace your own power, you begin to live life on your own terms, free from fear, doubt, and the limitations imposed by others. Empowerment is not a destination, it is a continual process of growth, self-discovery, and courageous action. Self-sufficiency is a powerful state of being, one that reflects the ability to rely on yourself for both practical needs and emotional stability. It is the practice of being independent, of taking responsibility for your own well-being and decisions, without relying on others to determine your worth or happiness. While we are all interconnected and relationships are vital to our experience, self-sufficiency is about recognizing that, at the core, you are the one who must meet your own needs and create your own reality. This is not about isolation, it's about empowerment, personal growth, and inner strength. To be self-sufficient means taking full ownership of your life. It requires a deep understanding that you are the creator of your own circumstances. Life may bring unexpected challenges, but when you cultivate self-sufficiency, you learn to trust in your ability to navigate them. You don't wait for others to fix things for you. You figure out how to solve problems, overcome obstacles, and move forward with confidence. Whether it's emotional resilience, financial stability, or personal development, self-sufficiency enables you to take proactive steps toward creating the life you envision without being dependent on anyone else to make it happen. Emotional self-sufficiency is just as critical. It means having the emotional resilience to weather life's storms without losing your center. Instead of relying on others to make you feel loved, validated, or secure, you cultivate those feelings within yourself. You develop the ability to self-soothe, to find peace and calm in the midst of chaos, and to make decisions based on what is best for you rather than what others think or expect. Emotional self-sufficiency also means being able to maintain your sense of identity and purpose, even when external circumstances or relationships change. Financial self-sufficiency, on a practical level, is about managing your resources wisely and ensuring that you are in control of your economic situation. It is not about wealth accumulation, but about creating stability and autonomy, allowing you to make decisions that are aligned with your goals without being constrained by financial limitations. Ultimately, self-sufficiency is about knowing that you have the tools, the mindset, and the emotional strength to take care of yourself, regardless of what life throws your way. It gives you the freedom to live authentically and confidently, knowing that you are the one who holds the power to shape your life. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the ability to empathize with the emotions of others. It goes beyond intellectual intelligence. It's about being aware of our feelings, understanding why we feel the way we do, and using that awareness to guide our thoughts and behaviors in a way that promotes balance and harmony in our lives. Emotional intelligence is not something we are born with, it's something we develop over time through conscious effort and self-reflection. When we become more emotionally intelligent, we improve not only our relationships with others, but also our relationship with ourselves. The first key element of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. This means being able to accurately identify and understand your own emotions as they arise. It's about recognizing what triggers your emotions and understanding the underlying causes of your feelings. For example, when you feel anger or frustration, emotional intelligence allows you to pause, observe the emotion, and reflect on why you're feeling that way. Are you frustrated because of unmet expectations? Are you angry because you feel disrespected? Self-awareness helps you avoid reacting impulsively or projecting your emotions onto others. Instead, it creates the space for thoughtful, intentional responses. The next component is self-regulation, which is the ability to manage your emotions in a healthy way. It's about not letting your emotions control you, but rather using them to inform your decisions. When you are able to regulate your emotions, you are able to remain calm and focused in stressful situations, make decisions from a place of clarity, and avoid emotional outbursts that can damage relationships. Self-regulation also means being flexible. adapting to changing circumstances, and maintaining emotional balance even when things don't go as planned. Empathy is another cornerstone of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy requires that we step outside our own experiences and make an effort to connect with others on a deeper level. By truly listening and understanding the emotions of others, we build stronger, more compassionate relationships. This quality is particularly important in leadership, teamwork, and personal relationships, where the ability to connect with others can foster trust, respect, and collaboration. Finally, emotional intelligence involves social skills, which are the abilities to manage relationships, communicate effectively, and navigate social dynamics. People with strong social skills know how to influence others in positive ways, resolve conflicts, and create a sense of unity. They can build strong networks, inspire others, and create environments where people feel valued and understood. Developing emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey. It requires practice, patience, and an openness to learning from our experiences. As we enhance our emotional intelligence, we create healthier relationships, greater success in both our personal and professional lives, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. Limitation is an illusion created by our thoughts and beliefs. It exists not in the world around us, but within the constraints we place on ourselves. When we view ourselves through a lens of limitation, we create barriers that prevent us from realizing our full potential. These limitations often arise from past experiences, societal conditioning, or the voices of others who tell us what we can or cannot do. But the truth is, limitations are not inherent to our nature. They are simply beliefs we've adopted over time, beliefs that can be changed the moment we choose to question them. At the heart of breaking through limitation is the realization that we are not defined by our past. Our history, no matter how challenging, does not have to dictate our future. Many people feel trapped by their past mistakes, failures, or perceived shortcomings, but these experiences do not define who we are today. The moment we let go of the past and embrace the present, we unlock the freedom to create the future we desire. Limitation is not about what you've experienced, but about how you choose to respond to those experiences. Another powerful truth about limitation is that it often stems from fear, the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, or the fear of the unknown, or the fear of judgment. These fears create mental barriers that stop us from taking risks or pursuing new opportunities. But fear is not a reflection of our true capabilities. It is simply an emotion, one that can be faced and transcended. When we confront our fears, we create space for growth. Each time we step outside of our comfort zone, we shatter a little more of the limitations that once seemed so real. Ultimately, limitations are a choice. The moment we decide to shift our mindset, we begin to dissolve the walls that once seemed insurmountable. We realize that we are capable of far more than we ever believed. It's about seeing ourselves as limitless, as beings with infinite potential. When we embrace this truth, we unlock the ability to accomplish what we once thought impossible. Abundance is not just about having more money, more things, more status. It is a mindset, a way of seeing the world, and a way of experiencing life. True abundance is not simply a measure of material wealth, but a reflection of the richness of our inner world. It is the belief that there is more than enough for everyone, and that life is constantly offering opportunities for growth, joy, and fulfillment. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you begin to see the limitless possibilities that exist in every area of your life, and you start to approach the world with an open heart and mind. The first step to embracing abundance is gratitude. Gratitude is the foundation upon which abundance is built. When you focus on what you already have, whether it's your health, your relationships, or your talents, you begin to cultivate a mindset of plenty. Gratitude shifts your focus away from scarcity and lack, directing your attention to the richness that already exists in your life. When you truly appreciate what you have, you open yourself up to receiving even more. This shift in perspective is powerful because it changes the energy you put into the world. Rather than focusing on what's missing, you focus on what's already present, which in turn attracts more of the same. Abundance also requires a belief in your own worthiness. Many people struggle to accept abundance because they feel they are not deserving of it. They may have limiting beliefs or deep-seated fears around money, success, or happiness, but abundance is not reserved for a select few. It is available to everyone, and it begins with recognizing that you are worthy of receiving it. You must let go of the belief that you have to work hard to earn abundance or that it is something that only others can have. When you believe that you are worthy of the good things in life, you align yourself with the flow of abundance. Additionally, abundance comes from sharing. It's not just about accumulating resources for yourself, but about creating a flow of energy. When you give freely, whether it's your time, your love, or your resources, you create more space for abundance to flow into your life. The more you give, the more you receive, because giving opens up the channels for energy to circulate. By embracing an abundance mindset, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. You realize that there is no limit to what can be shared, and in sharing, you not only increase your own abundance, but also contribute to the collective wealth of the world around you. Alignment is the key to living a life of purpose, fulfillment, and flow. It is the process of bringing every part of yourself, your thoughts, emotions, actions, and beliefs into harmony with your highest values and true desires. When you are in alignment, everything you do feels natural, effortless, and in sync with who you truly are. It's not about trying to fit into someone else's idea of success or happiness, it's about creating a life that reflects your authentic self. When all aspects of your being are aligned, you are able to move forward with clarity, confidence, and direction. The first step to alignment is self-awareness. It's about understanding who you are, what you truly want, and what is important to you. Many people live their lives based on external expectations or societal norms, never taking the time to truly understand their own desires. But alignment starts with knowing yourself. When you are clear about your values and purpose, you begin to make decisions that reflect your true self. This clarity gives you the power to say no to things that don't serve you and yes to things that are in alignment with your highest good. Alignment also requires emotional and mental coherence. It means that your thoughts, emotions, and actions all work together toward the same goal. When you are aligned, your internal dialogue is supportive, positive, and empowering. You no longer have conflicting thoughts that undermine your progress. Your emotions act as a guide, helping you make decisions that honor your values, while your actions are a direct reflection of your beliefs. This internal harmony creates a magnetic force that attracts opportunities and people that resonate with your energy and vision. When you are aligned, you stop fighting against the current of life and begin to flow with it. You trust the process and know that everything is unfolding as it should. Challenges become opportunities for growth and setbacks become lessons. Alignment allows you to embrace uncertainty with confidence because you are no longer attached to outcomes. Instead, you focus on the journey, knowing that your energy, intentions, and actions are always in sync with the greater purpose of your life. Self-discovery is an ongoing, transformative journey that leads to a deeper understanding of who you truly are and what you are capable of achieving. It is the process of peeling back the layers of conditioning, beliefs, and external influences to uncover your authentic self, the person who exists beyond societal expectations, family roles, or the mask you may have worn to fit in. Self-discovery is not about becoming someone you are not, but it's about reconnecting with the core of who you've always been. It is a journey of awakening, of recognizing your power, your purpose, and the boundless potential within you. The path of self-discovery begins with introspection. It requires you to spend time alone, away from distractions, to listen to the quiet whispers of your heart. Through introspection, you learn to recognize the patterns that have shaped your life, the thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs that may no longer serve you. By looking inward, you start to distinguish between what is truly yours and what has been imposed upon you by others. This awareness is the first step toward releasing old narratives and stepping into a new story that is uniquely your own. Self-discovery also involves embracing your strengths and acknowledging your weaknesses. It's about accepting yourself fully without judgment or shame. When you truly know yourself, you stop comparing yourself to others or measuring your worth by external standards. You recognize that your journey is yours alone and that your unique gifts and experiences are valuable. This acceptance allows you to move forward with confidence, unburdened by the fear of failure or the desire for approval. Along the way, self-discovery encourages you to step outside of your comfort zone. It challenges you to confront your fears, break through your limitations, and embrace the unknown. As you do, you realize that each challenge is an opportunity to grow, to expand, and to learn more about your true nature. Self-discovery is not a destination, it is a lifelong process that evolves as you do. With each new layer you uncover, you come closer to realizing the full scope of your potential and living a life that is fully aligned with who you are.